We've all waited long enough to get here. It's time for some football as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And off we go in Monday Night Prime Time. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Nick Bosa makes the stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Staying with Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. Another carry for Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
They'll run it with Robinson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Even 5 on that carry. Bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Blown back gets the handoff. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, nice adjustment to bring in that tip pass. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Is in. Touchdown. The Condors get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain. And now they're just inches short for 3rd down. Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Neither side separating much so far. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Getting out to his left. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked by their rookie out of Florida State. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. Forced out to his right. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Who set it down for him at the 38. Running back sent in motion. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That's a reception for Tyler Higbee. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And they're going to have a 1st down. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll try left side out of the option. And he works his way for a gain of 4. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Brooklyn. The Huskies pushing for a score before the break. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Huskies make it a 1-score game before halftime. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Huskies chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Dumps it off to his running back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Launches one deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal. Back to the well again. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this first and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Flushed out now to his left. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Condors will add to their lead at the end of the half. An eye for the end zone. It's part of the reason they brought him in, right, Brock? And he definitely didn't. On that one.
No, not at all. Looked like a seasoned pro right there.
Yeah, he definitely did. And that's got to be the exact type of play that they were hoping to see out of him here in year one.
Now, you're really looking, Kate, for all the signs for a rookie quarterback that he has what it takes to succeed at this level. And that was an NFL throw.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here comes the final play of our first half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Teams are back out on the field. Everyone is set, and the second half is underway. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Another carry for him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
To the air, 3rd and long. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. He does it. Touchdown. The Condors grow the lead coming out of halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. Tackles made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. It's caught. That's Thielen. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Man in motion, headed right. Again, Daniels to the air. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Condors have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there. Heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is.
It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Condors parlay the interception into points. Well, this is something we've been monitoring, and it's actually happened for just the 3rd time ever. A player has caught 20 touchdowns in a single season as he joins a couple of the greatest to do it, Jerry Rice and Randy Moss, in this exclusive club. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll run it with Bijan. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Daniels from the pistol. It's complete to Higbee. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Back to throw, here's Daniels. That throw finds Pickens. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
24-yard gain on the play. And the proverbial first down.
Only 1 quarter remains in our...
Quarter of play with the score.
First down, ball at the 36. Daniels back to throw. On the move, headed right. He loses the football. Recovered by the defense.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body and in prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's trying to push the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. And that is a touchdown. The Condors keep running away with this. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, more than likely for more games to come.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll send him over right. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Thielen's got it, complete. And what a hit there. Ouch, he pays the price for moving the chains that time. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Daniels on 1st down. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Condors will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They give it to him again. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. They'll try and punch it in. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. Gotta hurry this to the line. They give it to him up the middle. And they'll bring him down after an all-right game. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Here we go, right up the gut. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Condors running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Play fake here. Daniels. Buying some time right. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Rolling left, buying some time. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here he is on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That just misses the 50 mark, gets a 49-yard punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. 1st and 10 from the 41. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Taking a deep shot here. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. Fourth and forever coming up. Dropping back to throw. Here's a loft deep down the middle. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Huskies make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And
it's Week 18 of the National Football League, and we've got the Condors. Speedy running back. He's been a frequent end-zone tourist.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll run it here. It is the rookie from Tennessee. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. They'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Myles Garrett, the all-pro, there to bring him down. He'll look to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be... They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Here's a run going left. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Now they'll set up to throw. One is incomplete and brings us to the end. Now a 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He's got a first down inside the 45. Give him 16 there and a first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
2nd and 7. They'll stick with him again. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30. They'll stay on the ground. Good blocking to the 15. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free. To the ground after the penalty. Down the sideline, inside the 25. What a run, he brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down. Now this time they'll look to throw. is intercepted. And the Cardinals... The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will go all the way. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate.
Into space. And he will take this one in. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Gets inside the 35-yard line.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got it inside the 5. And he is going to be out of bounds.
It's easy to make your quarterback look good when you can just get open as easily as he has in this game so far. I mean, he had the big first half, remember. But here in the second half, he just continues to add to these numbers here in the 3rd quarter.
That one taken in. Now, faking the give. Working free downfield. It is Williams. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. And not much there. Down to about the 13. 2nd down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll try and get, and he will get into the end zone. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now a give up the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. Here's a run. And he's into the end. So it's a win for our visitors. They finish off the regular season in grand style. They are division champions. Get a home game next weekend. The Wild...